Yo, guys, before the video starts, I just checked my channel analytics and holy crap, the channel blew up. I didn't even notice. The Zhongli build video hit 1,200 views. Yeah, thanks for the support. It would mean a lot if I managed to hit 1,000 subs this year. So if you want to support me or help me out reach that goal, make sure to sub. That would mean a lot to me. Also, make sure to check out my Discord server. Link is somewhere in the description, and enjoy the video. What's up, guys? Today we want to talk about my best artifacts. I've been asked on Twitter, Instagram, and Discord whether I could showcase my best artifacts, and that's what we're going to do today. So as you can see here on my screen, I don't have many artifacts left. I only keep the best ones I have with the best possible roles. And when we look at artifacts, what is considered the best substats or stats you can get are currently the crit stats, whether it's crit rate or crit damage. And those work for basically every DPS character you have in your team. And that's why those are considered the best stats you can have. Obviously, characters like Zhongli or Albedo might have more value in stats of HP or defense, but overall you can say that crit stats are the most important stats in the game, or one of the most important stats in the game. So now looking at my artifacts, I wouldn't say that I am the most luckiest person with the artifact rolls, but I would consider myself a bit lucky since I have a few pieces that are pretty damn good, and those I want to showcase to you today. So first of all, you can see this bloodstained iron mask I use on my Zhangling right now. The main stat is crit rate, which is pretty great, and I was lucky enough to get crit damage into the substats. And even though I had defense, 2 times defense and 1 time attack, I thought, let me try to level it up and see how it will play out. And I ended up being lucky and getting 21% crit damage into these substats, which is pretty good, especially for DPS characters, as you want to have a high crit rate, so you can crit more often, and you want to have a high crit damage, so that your often critting hits do more damage. Now, looking at this feather, the feather is nothing too crazy. We have 14% crit damage, which is pretty great, and we have 12% energy recharge. Defense is kinda not useful to us, at least for Zhongli, as he doesn't scale off defense, so we don't really need the defense. If I ever happen to get Albedo, even though his banner is leaving in like 10 hours, I might be able to use it on him, but I doubt it. But looking at this Witch Flores Blaze, this one is also pretty good. We got everything a pyro character would need, so if I had to have Diluc, this would be the flower I would give him. We have crit damage, crit rate, attack percentage, and a high elemental mastery, which is very important for elemental reactions. Now looking at this goblet, which is also pretty good. We have geo damage bonus, perfect for Zhongli. We have 28% crit damage, which is perfect, and we have 3.5% crit rate, which is fine, I guess. Now looking at this one, I don't really use it, so it has low crit damage and crit rate rolls, but a bunch of energy recharge, which I kinda need on my Xingqiu at the moment. And the HP is there because I usually used it on Bennett before, but since I got a better Sands of Ian, I replaced it and gave this one to Xingqiu. Now looking at this Gladiator Strumpf helmet, or circlet as you want to call it, this one is probably my best circlet. Looking at the crit damage, as it's the only crit damage helmet I have right now, and looking that we have also a high elemental mastery of 40 and almost 10% crit rate, makes it pretty good. And I haven't been able to find a better circlet with crit damage, even though I've probably gotten around 1000 gold artifacts at this point, and the RNG is just bad. This flower I got for Malo is pretty good. We have a bunch of energy recharge, 14% crit damage, pretty balanced out and pretty useful. You could use it on basically any character if you want it. I just put it on Noelle for the moment since she is a shield using character, and if I get better artifacts from the retracing bow light set, I'll be able to combine those. So looking at this circlet, unfortunately, the main stat is attack percentage. I still wanted to level it up since I had crit rate and crit damage. Sadly, it didn't roll into crit rate, so I'll eventually dismantle this circlet whenever I have a better one. Now looking at the Sands of Ian, perfect for a physical damage dealer since we have the Bloodstained Chivalry set, and we have the attack percentage and the 28% crit damage, which is pretty great. Now looking at this circlet, holy cow. 31% crit rate, 27% crit damage. This is my best crit rate circlet I have. And whenever I get a better circlet for Zhongli, I'll be able to give it to maybe my Zhangling, since hers right now only has 21% crit damage. Or maybe I will focus my Keqing on physical damage, then she might get this one. I'll have to think about it. Looking at this feather, pretty insane. 14% crit damage, 5% attack percentage, energy recharge is 5%, 12% crit rate, and it's my best feather. Now looking at this one is okay. We got attack percentage, crit damage, a bit of energy recharge, and if I get something better, I'll obviously replace it. Same goes with this flower. Crit damage is there. We got some crit rate, some attack, some defense. It's not the best, but it's pretty high up there, and if I get something better, I'll replace it obviously. Same goes with this one. It's not the best, but it's pretty high up there. We got some attack percentage, some crit rate, crit damage, and electro damage bonus, which I might want to switch out and switch to physical damage bonus. But at the moment, it's the best goblet I have for Keqing, and I'm pretty glad about it. Looking at this flower, 21% crit damage, holy crap. Yeah, a bit of elemental mastery, and that's basically it. And then this one, electro damage bonus, some crit rate, energy recharge, elemental mastery. Very good artifact. Not the best one, but you can still make use of it. This flower was pretty unfortunate. I got it with the first 3 stats, and I was hoping to get higher crit rolls, but it didn't play out well. So it rolled once into flat attack, and I think 2 more times into attack percentage. And yeah, I'll keep it for Sucrose though, since her elemental mastery gets boosted, and with her set she can give her elemental mastery to every party member at a certain constellation, I think. I don't remember anymore. Now looking at this feather, this flower is pretty insane. Attack percentage is there, some energy recharge, some crit damage, crit rate. Pretty balanced out, nothing too crazy, but yeah, I'm glad I have it. This feather is kinda, I don't know, it looks pretty bad for level 20, and that's why it's on my Barbara for the moment. I'm trying to dismantle it for something better, and yeah. Now I think the last piece that is pretty insane is this feather, this flower. Oh gosh, we have 14% crit rate, 12% crit damage, 5% attack percentage, and almost 20% 20 elemental mastery. This is, I think, my best flower. Sadly, it's from the Maiden Beloved set, which is kind of, yeah, it kind of hurts. It really hurts. I wish it was from maybe Noblesse set or Bloodstained or Crimson Witch. Something like that would have been better, you know. But I'm glad I have it and I can use it. So yeah. And that's pretty much the best artifacts I have right now. Now looking at my characters, what I'm able to do with all these stats is basically reach stats like 65% crit rate, 220% crit damage, or on Zhongli 90% crit rate, 150% crit damage. Something like that is possible. My Zhangling also has some high crit rate, the crit damage is still pretty low. Yeah, those are just the examples I was able to pull something solid. For example, Official 2, it's nothing crazy on the crit damage right now, since I'm trying to get Geo artifacts. But like we have 50% crit rate and almost 20% crit damage. So like my both main characters have insane stats due to those artifacts I've gotten. And yeah, that's probably it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found it helpful, please leave a like and see you then.